is a very decorated jiu-jitsu practitioner. Dustin Smith, though, never backs down from a challenge. He's got power in his hands. He's gonna look to put it to use early because he's gotta make sure to keep his back off this Fury canvas.
Yeah, and for those of you who didn't hear it earlier, we talked about this type of fighter. He comes straight out of the locker room ready to fight. No shoes on, no shirt, no nothing, just the shorts and the gloves ready to come out. I love it.
Yeah, had a couple amateur fights, but was ready to go pro. Just the time for him was now. He's met with a great potential opportunity here. Nice, we got Devin Smith inside the cage. Let's meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Lucas Valente.
All right, it's funny, Lucas Valente making his pro debut had no amateur MMA fights, but has had, I mean, a lifetime amount of competitions as a martial artist. I mean, a truly decorated high-level black belt, unpassable guard, has gone toe-to-toe with some of the best in the world. I was so happy to see him on this fight card. And there's no guessing as to what his game plan is going to be. You see the masterful Draculino in his corner, jiu-jitsu legend himself, runs Gracie Baja, Texas. Is kind of our commander here for GB here in Houston. And yeah, and Valente's a beast. I mean, I'm sure he worked on his striking a ton, but I guarantee we're going to see him looking to implement his grappling as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean, there's specialist talents, and then there's world-class specialists like Valente. I mean, the jiu-jitsu game that he'll have in this cage is going to be second to probably almost none at the regional level. This is going to be a very difficult, this fight has got to stay on the feet. And Dustin Smith wants to have a chance at this because, man, I don't usually say this because Dustin trains jiu-jitsu. I don't know him, but I know he trains jiu-jitsu. I know he trains in Valente. But if he started for the rest of his life, he would never develop something.
Yeah, and that's true. That's where the jiu-jitsu has just such an advantage in martial arts, and mixed martial arts, I should say. It truly takes a lifetime to develop and understand. And we've had some really high-level black belts here in the Fury cage. Valente may be #1 on that list. All right, the pro debut of the jiu-jitsu prodigy. It's about to begin. Let's get the announcements going.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest brought to you by SheathUnderwear.com is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury FC lightweight division. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 157.8 pounds. Fighting out of Graham, Texas, tonight he makes his professional debut. This is Dustin Sandman Smith. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of Belo Horizonte, Brazil, tonight, he too makes his professional debut. Here is Lucas Golden Boy Valente. Your referee in charge of the action, Jeff Rexroad.
Lucas Valente, Dustin Smith. You can see Lucas was a little bit tight coming in there on the striking.
Yeah, nice. Nice and low and well defended. Advances to full mount. I mean, if Smith angles at all, he's gonna get his back taken.
It's a lose-lose situation right here for Dustin Smith because there's not many things you can do from here that don't equal disaster. Raising the arms up. I know Lucas would love to get a TKO here and not have to submit him.
He hasn't tried to wrap those arms from the neck once. And there it is. He's going figure 4 style. I mean, boys, I think it's going to be a wrap here. He's got it locked. He's palm to palm. There's the tap. It took 1 minute and 11 seconds for the black belt to find the submission finish. Congratulations to Lucas Valente. He's hyped. He's big for the weight class, and he had a flawless victory in not only his professional debut, but his mixed martial arts debut. Back in the day, you kind of had to do that, but now we see black belts fighting as amateurs all the time. But Valente, I think he knew his worth here in the cage, and he was ready to make that record permanent. You know, 1-0 with first round finish truly does not get any better than that. Yeah, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jeff Rexroad calls for a stop to the fight. 1 minute, 10 seconds into the very first round. Declaring your winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Lucas Golden Boy Valente.
I'm here with your winner, Lucas Valente. Lucas, it looked like you didn't want to submit him at first. It looked like you had your heart set on a TKO there.
Yes, I wanted to feel it, you know. Draft told me to just control first, you know, get some ease and then go to submission.
Yeah, it was really close to a stoppage there by TKO. You threw a lot of punches in there. How was your first? This is not just your first this is not just your pro debut. This is your MMA debut. How'd it feel?
Guys, high-level jiu-jitsu just arrived in MMA.
Lucas Valente is one of the highest caliber jiu-jitsu guys on the planet. So what's next? You didn't take any damage in here. How soon are we going to see you again?
I'll be back soon.
Very soon, he says. Congratulations on the win. I'm so glad you're on the roster, Lucas. Congratulations. Your winner, Lucas Valente.
All right, he got that debut fight underway. Awesome start to this main card. We're going to meet our next set of fighters here in just a second.